Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Jessie.
I'm Nina. And we're two lesbians, and today we're reacting to a video called How to Know If You're a Lesbian.
Or not. So let's start with sign number one. Let's think about when you watch TV shows and movies. When you see two straight people kissing, so a man and a woman, do you feel grossed out by it? Or do you just not care at all? If it makes you uncomfortable, this could be a sign that you're gay. I know when I think about to when I was like 12 years old and watching movies, when two people kissed, it was so... I just wanted to hide my face. I really did not like watching it, but I never knew that that was a thing related to me being a lesbian. Even just romantic interactions in general between males and females, if it makes you feel like a little bit off, can be a sign. Number two.
You could just like be uncomfortable watching people display affection.
Yeah.
You don't have to be gay. I don't mind when straight people kiss during a show, or it's not something that arouses me, but it's not like I'm like, ugh, heterosexuals,
Barf. I just don't like seeing it in general. Like, I skip through the sex scenes and, all the romancy mumbo-jumbo in movies and TV shows, because it's boring. That's about it.
I don't care. I mean, it's fine. I don't... Some
Well, she
people
said
like
if you
it.
don't care, then that's also a sign, so...
It's for some people. I don't, care enough to, be grossed out by it, though. It's just not for me.
I get it.
Number two, you can't imagine yourself being in a romantic relationship with a man or getting married to a man. A kind of sub-sign of this is like when you were a child, you kind of imagined getting married to a friend, or you thought you would never get married at all. It just didn't cross your mind. It's something I definitely...
Okay, how do you feel about that one?
You must know you're gay. That's not how to know you're a lesbian. Because you would have had that crisis already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, when I was 14, 15, it was an internal crisis of I'm supposed to marry a man, but I don't want to.
I never wanted to marry. I never had that desire to want to marry anybody.
I've always had the desire, but I was taught that it should be a man.
Did you ever, when you were a kid, did you ever imagine yourself walking down the aisle wearing a white dress?
No, because I didn't really think like that, but I definitely, I proposed to someone, a guy, when I was 4.
Okay, well, that doesn't count.
I just wanted a life with someone.
Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Okay, number three, I feel personally attacked by this, but you think you might be a late bloomer just because you haven't felt any attraction to men yet. The hint is you might not be a late bloomer at all. You just might be gay. I think there was a stage I went through where I definitely thought, oh, my friends like boys, maybe I will like them too one day, but right now I do not.
This is how I feel like that ex actually thought about it too. It's crazy.
Yeah, for me, it wasn't like that. I always knew I was interested in girls. Even when I was a little kid, I was attracted to my babysitters who were girls. I was never attracted to guys. I could appreciate good-looking guys like a nice piece of art, but that's as far as it went. I was never like, oh, maybe one day I'll like guys. No. That was actually more scary. If I were to ever think like that as a child, that would have been more scary.
I was probably 13 when I was with my ex-boyfriend who is now super gay. We were together a long time, but I remember I was over at his house the one day, and I was like, if I marry him, I'm gonna be okay. Nothing had happened. We hadn't done anything serious, but I had that thought cross my mind. And that's when I realized I don't want to marry someone who's a man, especially this one. And then I went through a whole internal crisis, like I said.
But you think when your friends talk about men and their attraction to men, you think that they're over-exaggerating? You couldn't possibly understand how they could be so infatuated with men. Maybe your friends are going oh my god, this person is so hot, but you're like, are they really? When I was 12 years old, a lot of my friends were obsessed with High School Musical Zac Efron. I just could not comprehend why they were so obsessed. I just didn't understand. But that's because they were attracted to him, and I just did not feel that same thing. Number 5,
I think you could come up with a list better than this, but I'll give her credit because she's probably a young person, so she's probably new to this whole thing.
Well, she just said she's a late bloomer.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. She's probably actually bi.
Bi. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
And
she has more of a bi feeling.
I'm not saying that in a hateful way. It's just I literally have an ex just like this chick. And they're so sweet it hurts. You know what I mean? They're ignorant to how bad people can be. And manipulative and stuff like that.
Where does that come from?
Well,
the
it sounds
ignorance.
like she hasn't had a lot of relationships. She's been stuck in child brain. So
you think that she's still immature.
She's naive. Underexposed to the world.
She definitely shouldn't be the one posting a video about how to know if you're gay.
Apparently that's the lesbian flag, by the way.
Yes, it is. What's the next one?
Attracted to feminine men. So this means men that wear traditionally feminine clothing, or their behaviors are more feminine. Just their whole demeanor is more feminine than it is masculine. So basically, you only like men if they're more womanly. For example, I had this thing for Dan Howell when I was like 16.
You're bi. You're bi. When you're a lesbian, you don't have a thing for guys. Doesn't matter if they're feminine or not. Did you have a thing for guys when they're feminine?
When I was trying to be like into dudes still, I noticed that the guys I was into were more feminine men.
Maybe less of a threat? Is that why?
I just told you my ex-boyfriend, the guy I was with for the longest, is gay.
So less of a threat.
And we didn't
no
really like
pressure to be
ever-
physical.
Yeah, we didn't really ever do much of anything. So I think that when you're young, yes. When you're raised in an environment where you're told you're going to be with a man, yeah, I can see where this happens. But it's maintaining an attraction to feminine men. That's the red flag, you know?
I just wanted to be friends with them.
No, I remember specifically
With the guys I dated when I was
me and
younger.
my old roommate were at the mall, and I looked at a guy, and I was like, he'd be a really hot lesbian.
Ah. Was he androgynous?
He was, yeah, kind of. But not like super androgynous. More like emo male punk kind of look. Modern emo male kind of look. And I was like, yeah, if he was a lesbian, he'd be banging. But he's a dude.
Right. But she has a... Okay.
I can appreciate the fact that as a lesbian, I've been attracted to and find men who are more feminine attractive.
Attractive in what way?
More easy to look at than the other men.
Oh, not like I want to make love to him.
No, but I'd say that that's an attractive male versus an unattractive male.
Yeah.
And usually they're more feminine looking, in my opinion.
Yeah. We don't need to hear about what guy she was attracted to. Here we go.
Sign that you were gay. And this ties perfectly with number 6. You're only attracted to fictional men or celebrities, people who are really unobtainable. Some examples might be your teacher, gay men, men who are already in a...
This doesn't make you a lesbian. I'm sorry.
It just means you have bad taste.
It means you're bi. How to know you're a lesbian? Well, the guys you're attracted to are, stop there. Stop it. That means you're bi. That doesn't mean you're a lesbian at all. No, lesbians are not attracted to men. Okay, no, you're bi.
Name one celebrity male that you'd have sex with.
No.
Exactly. It was a trick question. Haha.
I want to be friends with them. I don't want to have... No.
Trick question. Straight males answer in the comments below.
Right? So...
I keyed. Calm down.
Mark this one off the list. Next.
Number 7, I'm also really guilty of this, like especially growing up. But you only notice when a guy is attractive when someone else points it out. If your friend goes, oh my God, did you see?
This is for bi. You only notice when a guy's hot when a friend points it out.
I
No,
feel
that
like-
mean you're a follower.
Yeah, because a lesbian would be like, sure, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, so that chick over there. That's what a lesbian would be doing. Not what you're doing, honey. Just accept it. You're not full homo.
How long ago was this? I wonder if she has any updates on her channel.
I came out as non-binary. I came out as bi. 3 years ago.
We'll check after.
Okay. So the next one is...
You'd live with your best friend.
Okay, number 8, you feel like you could live in a house with a woman in a romantic way, or you kind of imagine moving out with a woman, even if you can't imagine doing anything sexual with them. Just the idea.
What? What?
Oh, she's absolutely bi.
I can't eat.
Oh, honey. You don't even want your titties touched? That's crazy.
Oh, man. She's so bi. Oh, you just gotta...
You're just scared of men.
I don't know what it is, but that is not lesbian, man. Lesbian, when you're thinking of moving in with a woman, you're thinking of moving in with a woman,
For reasons.
For intimate privacy reasons.
To start a life with that person.
Yeah, get married, have fun in the bedroom. That's what it's all about. What's going on with you? Why are you trying to force something that's not going to work?
It sounds like she's just scared of men.
Maybe. Wow, she needs to retitle
That's
that
why
one.
That's why she's attracted to her teacher, because her teacher's a man that won't hurt her. That's why she's attracted to celebrities that are unattainable, because they're men that won't hurt her because she'll never get with them.
Oh, you just psychologically broke that down pretty good.
Could be gay. Number 9 is that you think all women feel this way about other girls because you think it's a phase that everyone goes through. You think everyone kind of has girl crushes, but I assure you 100% straight people do exist and have not had these thoughts about girls. And finally, number 10.
What did she say?
She said that straight women don't have crushes on women.
And lesbians don't have crushes on guys, so what's her excuse?
I've actually known quite a few women who are like, man, I know I couldn't have sex with her, but god damn, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've known tons of women like that.
That's the difference between straight and gay.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay, number 10.
Number 10, and this one I may attack some of you guys because a lot of you have written comments about this subject in my last video, and that is please go and deep dive into all your favorite movie characters or like your TV show characters. It could be a sign that you are gay if all of your favorite characters are gay or are on the LGBT spectrum of some description, or they stereotypically look or act gay.
What was your favorite character when you were a kid?
I like Batman.
I loved Spawn. Spawn and Venom. Those were my favorite characters.
I liked Harley Quinn a lot too.
Well, that makes sense. That would have given
I had
you
a very
hint.
big obsession with Harley Quinn, especially when Margot Robbie played her.
Well, I had an obsession with Neve Campbell, but that's not a movie character; it's an actress.
I had such an obsession with Harley Quinn that even though my mom had already found out I was gay, wanted me not to be, and like was trying to avoid that. She
Were
was
you
still
obsessed
buying
with
me
the
shit.
character, or were you obsessed
Not
with
the character.
how hot the character was?
Probably both.
If she was an ugly character, would she still have been your favorite?
I don't know. I think I like crazy women. Passionate crazy women.
I see. I see. So,
I think it makes
Wow.
them very attractive in my eyes. I don't know.
well, I think that was a horrible list.
I like a spicy ride or die. I don't know what to tell you.
We're out there. We're out
Apparently, though, Harley Quinn is on the spectrum now because, well, there's always been her and Poison Ivy's relationship, apparently.
there. But what about her and Joker?
Right. I think she's just a batshit psycho bitch, and we shouldn't analyze what she's doing. We should just appreciate her character.
Agreed. Anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe. And definitely comment below on your opinions of this list of how to know if you're a lesbian.
You think it was good?
Did you?
Did you learn if you were a lesbian?
Because you might be bi.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyways, have a good one.
Bye.